Hi there, so another day at the drawing board. This one I didn't really do too much of. That one that I started yesterday, I had other ideas and things like that, but I still want to continue with this one and finish it. But then I started drawing this one, another zombie, with like a pipe stuck in him, bits of glass here, there and everywhere, bits of glass in his head, and yeah, so yeah, I think I'm going to be inking a bit of this and a bit of that and just see what I can do with, bits and bobs of these drawings that I never finish. I start lots of drawings but never finish them. It's always an artist problem that I've got loads of ideas, as you know from these daily art vlogs, but finishing things is a whole different ball game sort of thing. It's I don't know, crazy. If I finished all these drawings I started, I'll have a good amount of artwork. I know, well, I've just gotta get on with finishing them really. So I'm inking this. I'm still thinking about, oh that fell off. Never mind, crazy Tuesday. So yeah, there's that. I was still thinking about the trees in the background, whether they're actually going to be trees, I don't know. I suppose there could be, so I don't know. I'm just going to wing this anyway, because this one I think is going to be more of a fit with all the other sort of zombie Walking Dead things that I've done, like art prints. This portrait sort of size instead of some well, I want to work on some landscape ones, something like that, but that's a commission anyway, so I'll be working on that. Oh, I just realised I've got a commission to do for someone else, some kind of poster. Damn. Yeah, I've got that to do, which needs to be in a day or so, and I haven't even drawn it up. Crazy. It's a crazy Tuesday. Although if you're watching this on another day, it's not a Tuesday then, is it? It might be a Saturday or something. So just apply that to whatever day it is for you that you see this video. Yeah, it's a Tuesday for me. Always crazy Tuesdays. So just trying to wing this and that. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see the ink work. So yeah, details here and there of this zombie. So I've been watching Walking Dead and I still like it. It's good. It's doing good. It's a bit of a slow burn, Walking Dead. You know, there's sort of episodes where they focus on, just like a few characters here and there, which are okay episodes, but they're sort of like just fill-in episodes, aren't they? But still, I like that program. I like the idea that it's working up to something like a big war between the saviours and the rubbish dump guys. I forgot what they're called. I don't know if they've been like given a name. I can't remember actually, to be honest. But yeah, should be good. So I like the way it's working up to like a war of some sort. So maybe a few main characters might die, I don't know. We'll just see. But it is a good program, and that's why I'm drawing a lot of these Walking Dead style zombies. I'm trying to build up quite a few. I'm okay with the ideas, like I said earlier on. It's just finishing stuff is difficult, especially when I've got other commissions coming up and some already in place, so I've got to work around it, and I don't particularly lose interest. It's just I put these on the sideline sort of thing, and then I forget about them, and then before I know it I've moved on to another drawing or you know, something. So yeah, keep talking about this quite a lot in my, you know, daily art vlogs about finishing artwork, and you know, I'm trying to work out how to maybe find the time to finish stuff instead of starting new drawings. So you know, maybe that might mean I have to stop the daily art vlog on the weekends and maybe have some videos pre-made and just, you know, just a post automatic over the weekend, and then I work on a load of stuff. But then like, family time at weekends, I don't know. It's complicated stuff to try and work out, but I don't really watch much telly, just some programs, Walking Dead, Supernatural, Doctor Who, that'll be coming back soon. I love that program. And there's not really much else really. I don't really like the standard stuff that people watch, like Kardashians or whatever. Load of bollocks. Shouldn't put stuff like that on telly. It's just I don't know, it's a waste of time, I think. Programs like The Walking Dead and things like that, it inspires me, so that's why I watch them. And you know, I don't think I'll get inspired by watching the Kardashians or some kind of reality TV shite, so that's why I don't really watch that type of stuff. So maybe like in between times when there's nothing on telly or I ain't got anything else on, I think it's best just to focus on trying finishing a lot of artwork. You know, because I have no trouble starting new pieces of artwork. Not usually anyway, unless it's a difficult drawing and it just doesn't work out, but I just redraw. But I've really got to start finishing stuff. Just doing the basic inclines on here, and then I'll work out the shading. I want it to be like heavily shadowed with these ink pens, particularly under the eyes and that, because I want some kind of rock colours when I come to colour this anyway. Rock colours under the eyes, like purples and reds, and maybe some more of these rock textures just under the eyes, which might be quite cool to do. So yeah, zombies. It's been a zombie type of last couple of weeks really. Mainly been zombies and skulls and things, but that's what I like to draw. But there will be some other stuff coming up soon. I've got these very long videos that I've been working on, but because they're like the real long videos, I don't really want to show the drawing as it is now. I want it to be like a little surprise really, because they're really shaping up to be good, but I'll definitely have to speed up, particularly the thing creature that I started drawing. That's like well over 2 hours real time. So I'm going to do like a real-time video of that, and I'll have to talk over, you know, do the microphone bit on it, but it's like halfway done, so it's going to be double that, I think. Possibly over 3 hours, I don't know, it's but it's fun. It's a fun drawing. Been working on it off and on for a little bit. That Dead Space one I've just started working on the other day again, with the spider head thing I showed you a while ago. Yeah, just Just have to work on more, carving out a lot more time to do these videos. Sometimes difficult, but what else can I do? There's only so much time in the day, and you've got to divide your time out with helping the kids with the homework and shopping and, you know, usual day-to-day stuff that everyone does. But then I sort of like work from home, so I've, you know, got to manage that time out by doing stuff towards my business, my illustrations and stuff, and then other life stuff as well. It's sort of no different than a normal job, except in a normal job you just go out of the house and you probably waste some time like commuting or something. But yeah, so yeah, this is going to be a Copic sort of illustration, much like the way I started this one, which I haven't finished. Done a bit more blood details on the face and blood drips and things like that, but I've got to like work out the colour that I can overlay on these grey Copic marker tones and stuff like that, and the eyes need working out a bit more. I want them to look like really infected looking eyes, like they're rotting away and lots of veins and things like that. And yeah, so that's what I want to do with this one as well, like ink it all, erase all the pencil marks, and then grey tone it and add loads of blood and stuff like that, and then it'll go quite well with this one. A collection of them sort of portrait art prints should be quite good, I think, even if I do say so myself. So yeah, I just got the inking stage to do on this and do more darker sort of ink lines and things. So the way you got to do these drawings is you got to separate everything. Say like the collar there, so I've done darker sort of lines, which hopefully will separate it out, and then the colour will separate it out even further. So that's what I want to do, a darker sort of thing on the collar. Then you've got all the neck there, which will be the skin colours of the actual zombie, and there'll be lots more blood. I want to try and, when I do the Copic colouring, I want to try and, you know, there's the line of the blood around there maybe, but I want to try and make it so it's like it's soaking into the actual fibres of the, you know, shirts. So I'd have like a blended line out, you know, the outside, and maybe some splatters and things like that. So I'll try and do something like that along them lines anyway. I just see how it goes. That's one of my little catchphrases, see how it goes. I think it's best if I do some darker areas around these. These are bits of glass, I think, or shards of metal or something, I don't know. I'll decide later on what they're going to be. And that's just a pipe of some sort. I think I did a zombie drawing a while ago with a window smashed in the background of it, but I forgot where it's gone. That's what I mean, I keep losing drawings that I start and then I'll find it. You know, I'll find it if I look for it, but just a bit busy at the moment with different things. I'm going to have to make a start on this poster as well. That someone wants, because that's due, I think, tomorrow. So yeah, it's all busy. Busy, busy, busy. Yeah. So I'll draw these eyeballs Got to work them out a little bit more because it's a bit wonky, that bit. So like I said, I wanted to be lots of like rot under the eyelids. And do that slowly by adding lots of marks here and there and everywhere. So I have been thinking about changing the format of these daily art vlogs for quite some time. I've been thinking, shall I do them every day or just certain days? I just don't know. It's because I have to think about making more money. That's it's it sounds daft of me to say that I need to think about making more money and things like that, but it's the obvious sort of answer really. I've got to make money at this, otherwise I'll have to get a normal job, and I don't want a normal job. I've been there, done that. So I've got to organise this around making money first and foremost, and then secondary is creating this content that people can watch, and that's still important to me, making a channel that hopefully people can be inspired by. Some of my older videos, not so much, but just seeing what I'm working on, or because I don't know if this is the only channel on YouTube at the moment that really draws this type of stuff continually. I don't know. People tell me it is, but I find it hard to believe. I think there's other people out here on YouTube who draw this type of stuff. I just don't get as many views. So yeah, details. So if you do see the daily vlogs where I sort of like stagger different days, maybe do like one day and then one the day after the next or something like that, then that's what I might do for a bit, just to get some commissions finished or other things like these drawings that I've already started. But I'll do update videos as well, and drawing videos that I'm working on. I want to try and do more of them. Like I said, I've got a Skyrim video series that I'm planning out, which should be good. It'd be a nice break from the stuff that I draw frequently. It'd be nice just to focus on something else, for a change. So I've just sketched out a quick idea for this poster idea. I've left a lot of the space at the top because there's going to be lots of wording at the top, but this is like a skull with some dark looking wings just in this section here. It's going to have like a black background and everything, and yeah, I'm sort of working it out for this commission anyway. I've got to do in about a day and a couple of hours, something like that. Even I did have like 5 days to do it, but I've sort of like left it just to stew in my own mind, sort of thing, which was one of them things. I often do that and leave things to the last minute, and it's not good really, but you can only do what you can do. And so I'm gonna be inking this at some point. I just thought I'd show it. So I'm going to be having a go at lettering at some point as well, trying to fit everything that needs to be said into this. So, you know, 'cause it's like a poster for some, I think it's a CD release party for a band called the LA Drones or something, something along them lines. I'll show you when I eventually start doing a bit more of this, but I just thought I'd show you that. So I've done a bit more shadow, and I want like to add more darker areas coming up from there, like folds of, you know, the clothing and things like that, and maybe more blood splatters and stuff will probably come with the colouring stage and things like that. So I'll leave it there for today's art vlog, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers now!